With No Way Home out of the way, it's time to turn our attention to the future of Spider-Man content in the next few years. One of those things being the greatly anticipated Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And with the inclusion of Venom and Kraven for Peter and Miles to tackle, it sets up to be one of the best superhero game sequels to have ever been made. No pressure. But with that being said, what are some of the best suits to include in that game for both Miles and Peter? For this video, I will focus on the Peter Parker suits, and then in a later video, I will focus on the Miles suits. However, let's find out. Here are my top 5 Spider-Man suits to be included in Marvel's Spider-Man 2 Peter Edition. Number 5, Insomniacs' variation of the homemade suit. This may seem like an interesting take, however, I would love to see Insomniacs' interpretation to what Peter's suit would have looked like when he first became Spider-Man. We already have a homemade suit in Spider-Man PS4 with the MCU variation. However, I would love for them to include a suit which is canon to the universe. Not only is it a cool suit to swing around in, it would actually add some story and lore to the universe. It would show us what Peter Parker managed to come up with in his early days of being Spider-Man. We already saw Miles Morales' early stage 1 Spider-Man suit in his game, and I'd really love to see what Peter Parker's looked like as well. Number 4, Steve Ditko's original red and black design. Now this is something I've wanted to see for a while. I'd love to see Insomniac take suit designs from the comics and translate them into the game. Now I understand that this might be quite difficult due to the different art styles of both the comic and the game. However, after they added the Into the Spider-Verse suit for Miles in his game, it's not out the realm of possibility that we could get different suits with different designs. I'd more than love to have this suit be included into the game so we can swing around in the original Spider-Man suit from the early 60s, just as Steve Ditko interpreted him. Hey, the design could even include the web wings. Number 3, the Superior Spider-Man suit. Moving on to a more recent design is the Superior Spider-Man suit. This suit would look incredible if Insomniac did a variation of it. It's third on my list even though I think it's the suit I'd want to see the most. And the reason for that is because there's a lot of doubt in me that they'll actually introduce this as one of the unlockable suits. And that's because they never allowed it to be an unlockable suit within the first game, although the Superior Spider-Man suit is one of the most popular Spider-Man suits of recent times, which suggests to me, with Doc Ock being introduced and the way the story was told, with Doc Ock's body slowly deteriorating, that there is room in the future of this universe for a Superior Spider-Man storyline, which is then when that suit is eventually unlocked and is a playable feature. I could imagine that after you beat Ock eventually in the end, the suit becomes a playable suit, but if you were to wear it in game, the public would act differently with you due to all the atrocities Ock caused while wearing it. I know that would be a cool story feature, and this is something I've been thinking about for a long time. I know that this could be seen as a stretch, but it's very much possible due to the fact that we never got it in the first game. However, if this story is to never be told by Insomniac, I would love this suit to be included within the second game. Number 2, the Todd McFarlane suit. Just like the Ditko suit, I'd love to see the Todd McFarlane suit make an appearance in the next Insomniac game. Although technically this suit is just another spin on the classic suit, it's iconic for its time, and will forever remain one of the most recognizable icons of Spidey's suit gallery. And like I said about the Ditko suit, I think it would be good for the game to introduce different designs from the comics to embrace that era of Spider-Man, and to allow you to swing around in a suit inspired by the mind of one of the great Spider-Man artists. Not really much more to say about this suit other than it's a personal favorite of mine, and I'd love for it to be included. Number 1, you all saw this coming, the amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. So yes, you saw this coming, and rightly so. This suit, despite how good or bad you think the movie is, deserves to be in here. It is also the only main Spider-Man movie suit not to make an appearance in the game already, so what better way to include it than to have it in the sequel to PS4. I think this suit would be awesome to swing around in, and I'd love to have it. Ever since the TASM-1 suit came out for both the PS5 and 4, everyone has been begging Insomniac to put this suit in the game too, and I think it's about damn time that they did. So hopefully in the future we can see this suit make an appearance, whether it's sometime down the line for the PS5 remaster, or especially in the sequel to Spider-Man PS4. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to know what your top 5 suits are and which ones you think should be included in that game. But with that being said, that is my top 5 suit list for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Make sure to hit that like button to let me know if you enjoyed this video or not. Also, if you do enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit the bell next to the subscribe button to not miss another video on the channel as soon as it gets uploaded. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care and peace.